Okay, and we are back here. And back to sea we go. She's come back to us, exclaims Hastybeard, and more lovely than we left her. Courtesy of the Barnacled Transport Service Inc., reads Steadybeard from a notice on the side. Why, that great blubbery bellyache did us a good deed. I did the wrong accent there. Alright, so I guess we got like one ending of sorts. So maybe we can get a few more. Be welcomed, wayward pilgrims, speaks one of the nymphs, for who can resist the majesty of the great Barnacled one? So it is that we awaited your return. Hard to resist when you're sucked down like a clam in stew, growls Bravebeard. The Great One journeys this way daily, so that through him all may one day find the place of promise. Predictably, the nymphs trade nods of approval. Will you wait with us here by the fire, or is it the way of the faithless you seek? Well, we're going to decide that after we have another look around. Alright, so we could probably just do all that over again. So let's go for a little bit more chaotic. Oops. Okay, so I do have to hold it down for a while. I was wondering about that control. Alright, that part of the dialogue is the same. So, well, let's try it. Let's find out what happens if we just throw ourselves out. I feel like this is more of faith than faithless. Give me water, he says, growls Hastybeard. Well, we've water all right and to spare. Any other requests? Bravebeard aims a fish at his head. Shaking his head, Steadybeard begins resolutely to swim. I think that's a bad idea. I don't know how long the boys get to swim when they don't have the barrels. I suppose I could also have gone back into the coffee shop and looked at the map and the other books. Oh well. Alright, oh, there we go. Land ho! Steadybeard's sudden shout brings the company to a halt. An island? Odd that they hadn't noticed it before. Unconcerned by this mystery, the men splash frantically toward it and clamber up, panting. Recovering first, Hastybeard stands surveying the bald hills around them. Not much to it, he observes, but it's dry land in any case. Aye, but what sort of land? Steadybeard bends to poke the ground, which gives slightly beneath his finger. 'Tis no rock nor dirt. He pokes it again. Water begins suddenly to boil, the island shuddering in an ominous rumble. Bravebeard leaps forward with a grin, dragging a terrified Steadybeard. This has the marking of a heroic adventure, or I'm a sea cucumber. You could be both. Oop. Yeah, this is the part where I don't like the point and click aspect. With an eager yell, Bravebeard charges, launching himself onto the tentacle. Don't just stand staring, you blighted barnacles, help me! Before they can act, another tentacle flies from the water behind them. You, get... As the whimpering creature tugs half-heartedly at its captured tentacle, Bravebeard addresses it. Seems we've a bargain to make, beastie. You ferry us to safety, and in return we'll detangle this little predicament you got yourself into. What do you say? The creature gulps, giving a quick nod. Right then, let's be off, commands Bravebeard, striking a leaderly pose. As the sun sets before them, the silhouette of a distant island comes into view. That'll do, beastie, over there, calls Bravebeard to his steed. Eager to please, the big creature gives a nod, speeding ahead. Having released its tentacle, Bravebeard pats the huge green head fondly and disembarks after the others. Aye then, you're free to go. Behave yourself. The creature gives a salute and disappears into the waves. The waterfall appears lit from within, drawing the men as it cascades down the rock face. Beneath its roar, they can hear the faint sound of music. I bid you welcome, travelers. I bid you welcome, travelers, pronounces the man. Thou hast wandered far, but thy quest is now at an end. I will now bestow upon thee the gift long sought. The men exchange eager looks. What might that be? Inquires Steadybeard. The gift of an object materializes over the old man's head. Music! That's a fiddle, observes Bravebeard. Music! Repeats the man, solemnly. I didn't do that solemnly, but whatever. Hastybeard gives an awkward cough. Very thoughtful of you, begins Steadybeard uncomfortably, but we aren't exactly of a musical bent, if you take my meaning. Confound it, the old man seems to have forgotten his raised arms. When he finally speaks, his voice is strained. Then why hast thou disturbed my solitude? The men shrug. We'd be pleased to leave thou to it, Hastybeard replies, if you've got anything here that floats. With a glare, the old man snaps his fingers and a raft appears in the water near them. Begone, and do not disturb me again. Hey, we got a new ride. The men push off, paddling the raft beyond the island and into the night. I'm just assuming I go right at this point. I don't think it goes any faster if I'm pressing the trigger button, but I'm doing it anyways. We meet again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day, she smiles. The men nod unnecessarily. Yet still others lie untrodden behind you. Her gaze is deep, searching. It is well, for you bear the look of those who would seek them. May we meet again at the end of another path. Inclining her glimmering head in farewell, the creature sleeps silently away into darkness. Her words seem to linger, leaving them quiet as they drift on in the fog. I think the greatest mystery is why there are puffins and a moose on this island, but I don't think I know enough about puffins. But is this like Newfoundland or Labrador? I think it's like Newfoundland or Labrador. Which brings even more questions to what accent I'm doing. Alright, so can we actually look at the bookshelf? I'm trying. Had another go, did you? The old man greets him smiling. Well, let's see it. Yeah, I think the jellyfish is new. And the fiddle. Oh yeah, wait, no, those are all new. Aye, he sighs. Beautiful that is. As they turn to the shelf, he nods. I'd wager there's room up for more up there. Can I look at the shelf? Hastybeard removes a small card from the books, squinting at it. Enter code at burlymen@c.com/mystery. Sounds like a load of bilge to me. Alright, so it seems like there's some sort of website link, but I'm not going to check that out on stream. Not today. Alright, so let's do another. because there were at least three obvious different paths to do. Because we did the Fountain of the Faithless with barrels, without barrels, and then, well, there's still one more to do. Now, how do we do it? I don't know, because we have to deal with Hasty Beard. Alright, I guess this part of the dialogue isn't going to change. The men fidget for a moment as Steadybeard clears his throat. If you don't mind our intrusion, we'll wait here with you fellas. Sit, friends. For those who follow the Great One, there is no mind. Aye, that's plain, grins Bravebeard. The three men sit. There's a silence, and the nymphs begin to speak in turn. Within the Great One, something something, the Great One encircles us in the circle of all things. The Great One's kindness is as genetically modified potatoes. The men begin to drift off, now catching only pieces of a nonsensical exchange as they fall into sleep. Biodiversity. Final stop. Please exit through the front with your belongings. And your whole boat. Take that whole boat with you. Don't forget it like every other time. Those long-haired nymphs let us sleep through our stop, complains Hastybeard as they sail out into the sunlight. Bravebeard merely shudders. May as well see where it is that we have stopped anyway. Alright, nothing to the left, as I suspected. But there is a chicken. Great lumping land rats, exclaims Bravebeard, edging away. Stop! The voice is deep and aged as the earth itself. Men and rocks stand staring at one another. Moments pass before the creature speaks again. You are small. Something about the naivety of this statement seems to ease the men. You're rather large yourself, tries Bravebeard hesitantly. Thank you, rumbles the small mountain simply. Would you like a flower? I am quite good at flowers. Oh, we don't want to be a bother, begins Hastybeard, in fact, but the creature is already turning. Or maybe I will fetch 3. Rumbling happily to itself, the geological oddity thunders away. The men breathe sighs of relief. As do I, because, once again, these controls are, well, a whole thing. This is a point-and-click game on a non-point-and-click controller. I have done it! I have fetched a flower! The men turn reluctantly from the enticing safety of their boat to face the returning earthquake. Gently, the massive stone fist places before them what appears to be an upended tree. Why, thank you, gushes Hastybeard, elbowing the snickering Bravebeard. What a nice flower! The big creature grins. Beams. Oops. The creature's shoulders slumped, dejected. It has wilted. You know, I think I saw another on the far end of the island, suggests Steadybeard. Why don't you go? I will fetch it. Frightening, the mountainous being turns once more to thunder away. Or maybe 3. Hastybeard calls after him, grinning. Quick, while we've a chance, he adds in a whisper, leading the way to the boat. I don't like the looks nor sounds of that, worries Steadybeard over the distant rumble. Rather be fetching flowers with that walking rock pile on dry ground. On cue, a shower of rain tumbles over them. Suffering squid livers, howls Hastybeard. We'll be sunk. They bail furiously, but the downpour is relentless. Through the eerie gray, they seem to hear the faint keening of wordless song. The thunder was made with somebody's mouth. A flash of lightning suddenly illuminates their surrounding. Women folk! Yells Bravebeard. There are women folk in the water! His shout is followed closely by a splash as Hastybeard jumps in. Of all the kelp-headed half-wits, a second splash halts Steadybeard's analysis of the situation. Sighing deeply, he dives after them. When you're brothers. Well, finding the dark water empty, the men quickly regret their course of action. Why are you jumping in water after women? So we wound up here again. We meet again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day, she smiled. The men nod unnecessarily, yet still others lie untrodden behind you. Her gaze is deep, searching. It is well, for you bear the look of those who would seek them. May we meet again at the end of another path. And we get the same dialogue as before.